Today our purpose is to donate cans of food for the food bank here for the food drive, and ultimately this is actually one of our main aspiration to change the world around us and to share a positive influence wherever it may derive from. And this is what exactly or precisely what our modern infrastructure of humanity today needs to do, in the appropriation and the necessity of helping one another as a collective community under equality through diversity. And today we are leading the world by light, and this is the purpose of not only our lodge or society, but also what we strive to do to perfect our imperfections and removing all of the vanity, whatever else of human nature. So today we are here to help the progression of mankind's future awakening for a greater positive reimbursement and however possible perspectives that we are able to provide to everything that is alive and breathing around us. So let's go in and donate the food. So.
We were at the food bank, but it was closed today, so we're going here, which they have a little box for it. So there you go.
To ensure a greater future in its awakening. And what I'm irritable and personally disgusted with human nature is of how so many people in today's modern infrastructure within the foundations of today's society, I could even perceive the majority of this. I call them the silent majority because they're still asleep inside the matrix, but I call them as what they are, the silent majority, the silence that drowns within the darkness of all of mankind. They care nothing of anyone else. They care nothing to help their own local communities. They care less to help anyone else, especially the Masonic lodges. We do not need a facade or a false representation or an illusion of people that, or groups, organizations, lodges, fraternities, or otherwise, or whatever else in the world, to masquerade behind a veil of their impersonation of to be something that they are not, which is likely deriving very little benefit on their part. They are cheating themselves and lying to others around them as well. But, you know, we need to stop talking about positive changes and actually amplify, project outwards into the airwaves of society for a manifestation of something that's true and alive, and it becomes a part of who you are, and you push against that inertia, and you greater yourselves, you balance yourselves, you become greater every single day of your lives, regardless who you are. And you know, on behalf of Jean-Pierre, including myself, we had motion forward a petition as of yesterday for helping raise awareness and dedicating our emotion, our time, our passionate fire, our intensity of all of our kindness, all of our generosity and charity, the driving from the love of our heart, to putting together a petition so that we could forward it to the city hall here, so we could have more homeless shelters to be built upon and more readily available. It is available online as well as physical, and it's available on change.org. But so far we have posted out as of yesterday, and believe it or not, we had Rosie, we had James, and including both of us on our part, and that's it.
Well, I did just put up yesterday, Cody.
We had just posted up yesterday. However, you know, the amount of people that play the amount of people that play video games in today's society, we should be able to focus all of our energy and our attention towards helping the devotion of not only bettering or greatering ourselves and pushing against the inertia of limitations and boundaries, but in addition to that also, however we could collectively bond together so we could improve ourselves and our society and our community around us, instead of indulging in self-afflictions or inflictions of harm and otherwise in different methods is not necessary. And we could benefit each other in so many prosperous ways and balance this serenity of harmony. And I am truly in a disgusted state of mind and consciousness with human beings in general, because, you know, even though we just created yesterday, we just posted it out, we just posted it up early afternoon, and at the very least, we could have at least 2 to 3 more, maybe 5, with the amount of friends, you know, the so-called friends that we have.
Well, I have yet to look online to see if anyone else has signed the petition.
But
we'll check at home.
The amount of apathy that continues to drown the light inside of the darkened world, or blacken as it is to the core in our world today. You know, we should truly revolutionize our conscience, where we collectively come together as human beings, and we could create a positive change. Nothing in the world is accomplished without passion, or without ambitions, or willingness above all things. And that's just what people lack nowadays. So you've seen it there for yourselves. We had filmed a video on our behalf to illustrate, to display that affection that we have towards charity. And it's not a self-gratification as most people would likely to believe, that, you know, like so many Americans come around to say this or that about,
I know, it's like,
you know,
I only concern myself with, like, if we go in there, I feel like we're being a little invasive, because that is an area that's a hospital technically, and I just didn't want to put anyone on video. I tried not to, but at the same time, I don't mind recording the fact that we're doing this, because we're not doing it for, yeah, like you said, we're not doing it for self-gratification. We're just doing this so we can give people ideas to,
so we could ignite that spark of consciousness which lay dormant within the souls of, or spirit of, or the hearts of mankind.
hopefully that'll inspire
Hopefully
others.
to planting seeds of inspiration, of knowledge, of truth, of inspiration, of influence, and a greater balance of a positive acts of kindness, so we could progress towards a future awakening of mankind's future ultimately, and to help one another, because the time is now. It started yesterday, starts today, tomorrow, and forever. So anyway, this is, if we expect to change the world around us, we cannot continue to procrastinate, and we have to be optimistic about everything we do, and be positive, and balance our walk in the light. And we have to always strive for the best, and always try to perfect our imperfections and improve our human nature. And otherwise, if we do not, you know, divided we fall, united we stand. So thank you everyone for watching, and forgive me for being irritable. This is often at times I get so frustrated. It's human nature. I don't see enough positive changes of people's acts and the conduct of what they want to do. So farewell everyone. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to our inspirational project for our channel, and share our videos.